What's up, beautiful, magical people? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. This is part 2. I haven't really said that in this video, in this channel, by the way, that opening, because that was in my old channel, but I decided I'm gonna adopt that to this channel because you guys are magical people. So anyway, let's get this going. So this is part 2 of how I became a Domme. Like, literally, I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm just gonna say Domme. If I'm wrong of pronouncing, enunciating that, like, wrong, just let me know, because I'm only reading it. It looks like Domme, so whatever. Anyway, so how I became a Dom or a Domme, whatever. So yeah. So, like I said in the previous video, if you haven't seen it, part 1 is down on my channel. Go down below. You'll see it. Anyway. Sorry. I needed that. Anyway. So, I didn't want him to, like, I don't know, like, it's weird. So I didn't want him to feel uncomfortable. So I asked him those questions because, yes, all the Doms that I've talked to, they've asked me those questions, or they say that's what you're supposed to do as a Dom. As a true Dom, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to care about the person's well-being, care about how they are, care about, what their, life is, or whatever. He didn't seem to want that. He just wanted me to dominate him and call him a dog and, kind of put him down, like degrade him, humiliate him, things like that. So I didn't really like it. It was something I was not comfortable with because I didn't know what to do. I'm not a D type, okay? I really am not. And it's a good experience for me because I needed to know if I really was. I can be dominant, but I feel like I would not be a switch. I would more be an alpha sub. I can be an alpha sub. I can run that shit properly. For me personally, I'm not sure if this is the, everyone's definition of the difference between a switch and alpha sub, things like that. But basically, a switch is someone who is both D type and S type. It all depends. You could be a switch that's mainly a D type and then switches to S type sometimes, or vice versa, or you could be 50-50. Like, it could be depends on what partner you have. You're still a switch, even though this partner you're mainly sub, but next partner or next play partner or whatever, you are a D type. You know what I'm saying? So anybody can be a switch. It's just you like both or whatever, and that's fine. Sometimes you want to be a sub, sometimes you want to be a dom. Like, it's perfectly fine. That's a switch. Now, a alpha sub is more me, because an alpha sub is still a sub, okay? They are a sub, and this is my opinion of it. They are a sub, and they are or my interpretation of it, I'm sorry, but they are a sub, and their dom has multiple subs, and they are the top sub. So it's not like, oh, they're the best sub, it's that they're the top sub. So let's just put a scenario in it. With my research, this is my interpretation of it. So you have a dom, you have 3 subs. The dom has 3 subs, right? Sub 1, sub 2, and sub 3. So let's say sub 1, just keep it simple, is the alpha sub. So the dom will still control sub 1 just as much as sub 2 and sub 3, but sub 1 can also control sub 2 and sub 3. Sub 2 and sub 3 does not control sub 1. So sub 1 can tell sub 2 and 3, hey, go clean the bathroom, or I don't know, let's just say, hey, go clean the bathroom, or hey, go eat each other out, or something like that. They can. So an alpha sub is kind of like the head sub of the team, and that's what I can be. But they still have guidance from the dominant. So like the dominant could be like, hey, make sure the girls clean their room, right? Let's just say that. Like they all live together, and like you could be like, the dom could be like, hey, sub 1, make sure the girls clean their room. So sub 1 will go and say, sub 2 and sub 3, go clean your room right now. That's a dominant tendency. That's a dominant action, to go tell somebody to clean their room. And it's coming from a sub, not a dom. But it's still coming from a dom, because the dom still told the sub 1 to tell them to clean their room. If that makes sense. If that is confusing, just say it in a comment. I will try to elaborate more or whatever. But that's what I think I am. So it's a great experience to have. I don't talk to him anymore. I just kind of just felt uncomfortable. And I told him that. I ended up telling him, like, I don't think I could do this, because one day, like, I didn't respond. I was super busy because, again, I had school and things like that. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I got busy. And he's like, oh, don't apologize. Never apologize. And blah, blah. I'm sorry for not getting you at the right time. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't like that. I can't be a dom. Like, I need directions. I need to tell me what to do. Tell me what to say to you. I could do it if you just tell me. I need directions. So I ended up telling him, like, I don't know if I can do this or whatever. I ended up calling him pup. And then he ended up saying, like, oh, don't call me that or whatever. And I was like, oh, oops, sorry. And then he was just like, oh, I'm going to need you to blah, blah, blah. He was trying to dominate me now. I guess he's a switch. And the way he was dominating me is not the dom that I would like. So we were not compatible. It's not like he was a bad dom or a fake dom or whatever. I don't like aggressive doms. I don't like doms that command you to, like, if we have a relationship, yes. But the way he was commanding, I was only talking to him for a couple days, and it was a little too much. Like, it's not something, like, other people might like that. Me, it just is not that. Like, I don't want a very aggressive dom. That's why I'm looking for a daddy dom instead of just like a regular dom, or something like that. Daddy doms are very gentle, very kind. Soft doms too, I can do. Like, they're kind, they're soft. Like, I'm not saying aggressive doms are not kind or soft. Not kind, but they're not how I want it to be, if that makes sense. I'm trying to make sense of, like, my thinking or whatever. But yeah, like, I don't want that type of dom. I want a nice, kind one that's gentle and, understands that this is my first time, understands that this is, something new to me, understand that I am still learning, things like that. Like, that is an understanding dom. That's someone that is not, like, looking for a sub to submit right away. Some people just can't have a new sub, because new subs need that gentle touch, and some doms can't do that. They need a seasoned sub, a sub that knows what she wants or he wants, knows what they want, and knows how to just submit, like, just do this, and it's like, oh, this is comfortable, this is fine, I know how I like this and that or whatever. So that was my issue, but that was my story of how I became a dom for like 5 days. It was a good experience. I really appreciate my subscriber, the guy. I really do appreciate him. I'm glad that I experienced that. I'm glad that someone watched my stuff and felt comfortable enough to ask me for my Instagram and things like that. I really appreciate it. But I'm not a dom. So if any of you guys want to come out there and be like, hey, be my dom, I am not a dom, nor will I ever be a dom. I can be your alpha sub all day long, but I need direction from a dom. Okay, so I'm looking for a dom, not looking for a sub. But yes, again, I feel like I really appreciated the opportunity. It helped me learn a lot. It helped me realize what I am and what I want more of. And I, again, appreciate him. I appreciate the opportunity. And I hope he finds what he's looking for at the end. And it was not me. So, yeah, that's my story of how I became a dom. I hope you guys like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell button down below. And we'll chat like usual. Peace.